Yeah, that's what I'm waiting to see. Yeah, Nocturne at patch 420. I want to see Rek'Sai, man. I want to just fast forward a month or two until the players start picking that one up.
I'm really looking forward to seeing that champion in professional play, and I want to see Faker's Azir too.
Oh, we're not going to see it.
Doa.
We're not going to see it this week, unfortunately. We'll see it hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Azir is still banned right now. There's a Rengar ban against Watch, of course.
Well, I'm not sure if Azir is actually banned because they could be using the hotfix client that was used for IEM, in which Azir was playable.
Well, Monty, if you would have checked your email today.
I don't trust it.
You don't trust it? Okay, all right. Well, you're right. It could be wrong. It could be wrong. We have been led astray by emails we've received in the past. I'll admit that. But if we go by the paper, supposedly Azir is banned. We'll see if it turns out. This is, of course, Faker's cue to pick Azir.
Well, there we go. Janna coming in first, so making sure Pure gets a nice comfort pick, but of course that will give up the Lissandra. Dangerous flex pick for SK Telecom. Bengi.
Yeah, we don't know where this is going to go.
Might be hopping on that Jarvan.
Well, Jarvan's been another one of those junglers that's been surprisingly effective in the Korean scene. He's always been popular in Korea, but he's doing really well right now.
Yeah, it's a bit surprising that they would pick Jarvan. A lot of priority junglers like Lee Sin, Kha'Zix's still available. Kha'Zix's also a champion that Watch really likes.
Yeah.
So that will be a Jarvan.
That is a Jarvan.
Interesting. Still could go top lane. We have seen SK Telecom do that.
So the Jack's being hovered over right now.
I don't think so.
It's not a champion we've seen quite
Duke.
Quite a while. Duke does play a lot of Jacks.
He is a very good Jax player.
Yeah, I do remember that from his KT days, for sure. Kassadin, though, a much more common top laner at the moment. But, you know, Gungan Kassadin isn't, you know, incredibly hard to imagine either. And the more they sit on this Jax, I wonder. I'd be surprised, but...
I really like the Kassadin pickup as long as they don't pick the Jax here, just because that is another flex pick for NaJin. And we know that Duke has played AD Trinity Force Kassadin in the top lane at times too. And the players have been playing AD top Kassadin in solo queue relatively recently. So that may still be an option.
It is a thing. I think this Corki pickup is definitely something worth grabbing. The Corki Janna lane is so strong right now, and just Corki in general has been one of probably the top AD carry, aside from Lucian at the moment.
I actually would really like to see Bang play some more Caitlyn. It was always one of his strongest champions, and we've seen a little bit of Caitlyn pop up here and there. Uzi has been playing it in China recently, competitively, and all the cups that are happening over there right now.
Bang really has a lot of options as far as carries go. He has been one of the more flexible ones lately. I believe we did see him pick up Tristana last week, if I remember that right.
OQ definitely played Tristana last week.
That's right, I knew we saw it. Bang did play Vayne last week, though.
He did, yeah. Yep. And that was a bit of a surprise. Not really a Bang-esque champion, but he did quite well on it all the same.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they certainly have a lot of appeal for Tristana if they do lock that in, and the Ezreal, if it gets locked in, another flex pick rather. We don't know if it's going to be AD carry or if Faker's going to take it to the mid lane.
Well, without the Corki, they're more than likely not going to run a double AD composition.
Yeah. Alistar, all right. So Alistar for Peekaboo, definitely a champion that he's made a lot of waves on in the past, especially when this kid first started out. He was all over the map on champions like Alistar, making plays, being bloodthirsty.
Yeah, his roaming Thresh was a force to be reckoned with. Certainly took a lot of people by surprise when he would show up randomly in the mid lane and hook him.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it. That's how you play support, man. You just show up. You become like the second jungler, only you ward more. So the two final picks going to NaJin right now. And what do you think? I mean, you know, Lee Sin is still available, but watch, again, that Elise. See, he's thinking. You can tell. That brain is working right now. Elise or Lee Sin?
All right, well, it could be that Zed pickup for Goong. He's made it work. One of the few players to grab that in the preseason so far, and there's the Elise along with the Zed. So huge pick potential, and this is going back to the way that NaJin built rosters during that run for the Worlds qualifier.
Ooh, and you know, look at this. This is such a great deceptive pick phase by SKT because you just don't know where Lissandra's going.
You don't know where anything's going.
That's right. Jarvan, he could even be going to the top lane. And I guess if it's a Yasuo, that's what Faker will be taking to mid, I would imagine, unless Marin's going to play it in top or something.
I mean, they could take a jungler right now. They could take a Lee Sin. They could take a mid champion. They could.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic draft by SKT.
Oh,
really
yeah.
hard to tell what's going on. And will he do that Riven pickup? We know that Faker likes to play Riven into Zed.
Yeah.
This is a thing that we've seen all the way back from the Season 3 World Championship when he picked that champion up. I would love to see that.
And wasn't it about a year ago as well? In the finals against Samsung, the winter finals from last year.
Yeah. It's definitely something he has preferred over the years, but we may be seeing a lock-in, and that'll be a mid Lysandra, top Jarvan, and Lee Sin. Really, really intelligent draft from SK Telecom.
Wow. These guys want to be on top again. And with a team like that, I think they've got a good chance at it.
Well, it also helps that these players all have such deep champion pools. Taking that Jarvan is going to cause a lot of problems for this top lane Kassadin. And like I said about NaJin, this is going back very similar to compositions they were running when they were in their qualifier for Worlds. A couple of high mobility solo laners back when Save was playing with Shield. And then using Gorilla's Janna Peel just to dart in and out of fights and then come back for some healing. And the thing about running it with Janna is you actually can teamfight with a composition that looks like it could only do picks, because you can dash in, just come back to the Janna, she'll knock everybody out, you'll get heals, and then you can continue to fight. So it takes a lot of skill to run compositions as a team like that, and extremely good coordination. So in this composition, eyes are going to be on Pure, because using Janna ult properly in a team fight is probably going to make or break it for NaJin.
Well, I mean, he wanted some experience against the best. He's going to get it, and he's going to be put to the test, like you said, on that Janna. But I can't wait to see this SKT comp, man. This is going to be action-packed, guys. It is time. SK Telecom versus NaJin, the first game.